Okay, hey tech fans, we're on the let's see, we're on the Z30. Okay, hey, this is your tech lead, Albert. Okay, so we're doing a review of the Z30. The ZV-1F from Sony. Sony's ZV-1F. They do have 3 different cameras in this lineup here. So, so this is the camera here. Okay, this is in its what do you call it? Portrait mode. Let me see so I can wait a minute, what's wrong here? I just have a lot of stuff in here, and things fall off the shelf. It's really funny. Yeah, because this is the main studio, and I have a lot of, oh wow, what happened here? A lot of props. So this is the camera here in 2 different modes. I'm just showing you, I'm not recording right now, but to record, just have to hit the red button, and it's recording, you see? Right now it's recording. See, I can zoom up on it. Let me unlock this. Okay, let me tilt a little bit, pan it. Okay, so this is the camera. So this is how it is. This is why I have it. We have extended photo on it. What's this one here? This is 2x. So by default, this is a 20mm. Now it's double that. So it'll be 40mm. Okay, that's extended. And you can, and on this I can zoom all the way out. I think it's on Smart Zoom up to 4. It's the frame rate 2.0 ISO 500. Okay, so what I did is the camera is on intelligent mode, but the video is on manual mode. It works better that way, I see. So for those of you looking for something inexpensive, and this is not that much money. I mean, you know, it's small and compact. All right, so let me take it off the bracket here. This is from this tripod is from RAVELLI. They're gone. They no longer exist. They're gone. They fled. I don't know why they happened to them. So this is like a Frankenstein tripod now for me, because I have parts from broken tripods and I put it together like so. But it works good for what I can do it for. Okay, so we're going to talk about this. I think this is still recording. Let's stop recording. So this is the camera. When you buy it, it comes like this. Yeah, hang on, let me get the rest of the toys. What's the... Where did that go? I lost the... Oh, there it is. Didn't find it. It's hard to find things. But, so, when you buy the camera, it's going to look like this. Okay? The default lens. It comes with this. This is a cold shoe. This is the muff they have. So it looks like this. So this is what you get. That's all you get with the camera. There's no case. There's nothing else. There's that. This is all you get. Let's see what's going on here. It's kind of close. Okay. Now this is my best tripod here. We'll talk about that another time. But right now, it moves so easy. Okay. Anyway, how about I'll just leave it like that. So I reset this. I updated the firmware to was at 1.1, and I brought it up to where we are today, which is pretty. It's not bad though for what it can do. Okay, so out of the box, this is what the zoom looks like. See? And that's the zoom. Okay, so it's 20 millimeter. Okay, on manual lens. Okay, I'm not recording anything now. Now, what I'm gonna do, we're gonna add telephoto lens, and it goes right on here. So it's 40.50 millimeter by default. So the ZV1, okay, and the ZV1F is this one. Then they have a ZV1, I think it's M2 or M2. I don't know. It's too expensive. Out of my ballpark. I'm not spending a lot of my. Sorry, Sony, but it's too much money. It's a lot of money. Okay, all right. I have the ultraviolet, the UI. I use this here. So if I want to do stuff like this on the camera, if I want to tap or anything like that, I use to protect the lens on. This is the Z30 over here, recording on here. So I have it, that fits here. See, so what happens is go from 40.5 mm to 46. So this matches what's coming out of this, out of Z30, okay, which is for Nikon. Okay, so we put that here, the protection on here, if you're gonna shoot outside. This doesn't go outside, but I need a lens cover for this. I did buy extended larger lens, and we can bring this up to 62 millimeter, see, with the hood lens on this camera here, and bring it up to a whopping 67 millimeter. So right now it's 46, okay? I think this is made by JJC. This is for this camera. See, this one has a hood on this one here. We could put the hood on here, and this is 46 millimeter. And it looks like so. See? And this is the camera. You need a hood lens. I don't care what anybody says. You need a hood lens. Even indoors, too much brightness, too much light, and the contrast maxes up. This is not bad. If I'll show you, I can send you links, and you can say, or just go to my other sites, because I have this filmed outside. So this is how this looks with the hood lens. Okay, it might create an effect. You get a barrel effect. That's why sometimes it's better. These Nikons are dropped in price. You can get the 16 millimeter, the 50 millimeter with the lens on it for like $500. That's cheap. I wish I had the cash to get another one. I would get another one. Why? Because it's cheap. Why not? Why not have two of those? It has everything on it. It has a lot more features. This is 12-bit, 14-bit color. Okay. It also does that on the video. The video is high quality. This is 8-bit. But, like I said, this is what it's going to do. So I can change out the lens here and put a larger lens. I'll show you that. Hold on a second. Let me get that lens. So you need an adapter. I have to put these in my pocket. All right. So this is 0.46. This is wide angle lens. Okay. It fits just like that over there. Let me so you just have to unscrew. See, the other model, you have zoom in and zoom out. I do have a Sony like that here, so I think you're limited. Yeah, so we have wide angle here, and we can put this shoe or the other shoe. We can put this cover, the lens cover hood. See, and then you have wide angle. Trust me, with the settings now in this camera, it's perfect now. Before, out of the box, it was a nightmare. You have to tweak it. There's no way to work it the other way without tweaking it. Okay, what I want to show you. Let me see. I have to find a place to put all this stuff. So. Okay. Okay, so right now this is 40 by 5 millimeter by default. So you get the 40 by this is 40.5 millimeter to 46 millimeter thread. This is the now you have to be careful buying these things because so you're converting. So you can use a micro lens on this. This is a micro lens on top of this. So you get two lenses with this, and it goes like this. This will go from 46. Hold on a second. Right, and we also have a new. I just bought one of these. We also have neutral density filter, but it won't work on this. It's too dark for some reason on this. I would have to try it outside. Indoors is very dark with it. Okay, we have the new filter on this one. So here. It's a new. This is ultraviolet. This is for 62 millimeter. So we go from 40.5 millimeter by default into 46 millimeter. Okay. Then we go to 62 millimeter, and we get the ultraviolet light protector. Looks like this. Then we use the 62 millimeter hood. It has let's see if I have that here. So now this is the hood. This is the cover for the hood. This is 67 millimeter. So that's what we have right now. So that's how big the camera becomes. This comes off. Because you can't use this when you have this on. I don't know why they make it like that. It's kind of silly. So those at small rig, not plugging anything for them. So if you have to go outside, you have a. Hold on a second. What's wrong with this? Okay. Okay, so this slides on. A little tricky putting it on. So now you have to the cold shoe, and you can cold shoe, and you can put the small rig. This is the light. It's plugged in. It didn't charge. I must have left it on. So we have a light that goes on top of this. I would have to charge it up. That happens. So we have a light that comes out of this, and for shooting outside. This is ball head, okay? You don't want the plastic ones, the ones before this one here. Just because you have a lot of extra features on this. Oops, I gotta turn this around. Yeah, so to go vertical, you have to turn it around. This is the Chinese knockoff head. It came with its own body, but it had the clips, and the clips, they broke and it fell apart. So they didn't want us to write a bad review on Amazon, so they gave it back the money. We went to buy something else, but we find out that company does not exist no more, so there's no 10-year warranty. That's the RAV, Raviel. They were out of Puerto Rico, and the warehouse was in Arizona for this one. So we have the Chinese knockoff one, which is fluid. Though this company doesn't even make the tripod. Somebody else makes it for them. All right, let's bring this down a little bit. And this is how you would do video. This is how you would do it, you know. And you have the light. These lights here, you can add to it, you know. Let me go a little closer down. I'm going outside tomorrow. I have to shoot some outdoor shots, so I use a Sony for that. I do have a Sony. Let me see if I can find it. I got so much stuff here. This is an older one. So, based on this technology on the ZV-1, so you have one of those lenses that extend out like that. So, this is 16x optical zoom with steady shot. So this has stabilizer, and it looks like something like this in the back. It's not bad though. I mean, but it's only 720p. I can comes with built-in flash. Now I can force the flash out by covering up the sensor and like that, so you can see it. See, built-in flash. This was like $100 for this a while back. I mean, it's pretty much the same kind of setup. But it has, that's what the ZV-1 is based on. It has its own lens inside. Same setup inside with the battery and the smart card. This is 32 gig. This is actually a Sony card. 40 megs per second. So, I don't know if you can see. Yeah. I'm using a different frame rate on this, that's why it's a little blurry. This can take up to 512. Somebody had shown online it was only 128. No, this is 512 card. I have 256 in it. Well, not right now. It's 128, but it's 256. I have 256 is in here. I'm using the what am I using again? They have these at Walmart. They're under the I have three of them. I have the 128, the 256, and the 512. They're called ImageMate Pro. You want the one that says A2 on it. That's much faster than A1. Don't get no A1 card. Get A2 if you're gonna get one of these. Okay, they're much faster and transferring to the computer. You know, trust me, it works. Oh yes, this is the 55-inch in the back. Yeah, let me see. I can show. See, this is the Chrome OS. That's back here. So. Okay, anyway, I wanted to show you that because I don't get the chance. And we're using a wireless keyboard from Logitech. But so this is on fiber now. This is on fiber. It has to be hooked. So the Acer only has there's no HDMI output. You have to use Type C to HDMI. Just like these. This too accepts Type C, but it's not Type C. It's like a mini connector. I don't have that. I'd have to get it. If you want to use this as a webcam, you can use it as a webcam for YouTube. But it's only 1080p. But I think YouTube webcam is slightly, it's like 720. Okay, say I want to double the lens. So this is oh, by the way, this is, so the other smaller one, the other small lens, the wide angle lens, was a 0.23x. This one is 0.45x. Yeah, so it's a double. So you have more wide angles viewing out of this one here. This is the telephoto version of that. You say, where do you get these lenses from? Well, guess where they came from? Different online companies out. Yeah, they're too expensive on Amazon, so I had to hunt online. I found them at a reasonable price. They came from little mom and pop shops out of upstate New York. But they didn't send it out, and I said, wait a minute. You took the money, but you didn't send out the product. I know. I'm gonna stay on top of it. I want the things now. I can't wait. So that changed the levers. But I'm gonna tell you something. Let's see. Let's turn this on. And this is how this looks. This creates a hell of a tunnel look. Let's see. Zoom should be the same. Yeah, the same 4. This is what? This is the wide angle, and that's a double. It's not bad for what it can do. And this one is the telephoto. This would double it. So you would have to. So this is the micro lens. So you get like 2 lenses in one. Remember, the Sony has built-in. Wow, did that come off? Yeah, it did come off. Remember, the Sony has built-in autofocus feature and stabilization. That little Sony I showed you too, built-in stabilization. A lot of cool features with this camera. I mean, it's cheap, and I think Sony is still offering 25 off if you go to their website. I got it directly from Sony. I paid for it from Sony, and that came pretty quick, though. I can't sponsor anybody yet. I used to do sponsors, but I do the lens. Now I compared this camera with the DJI Pocket 3 and all what's out there right now, because I compared both cameras. What's out there? Canon has the what do you have again? The EOS R50V. I wanted to get one of those. I didn't realize it can only go up to 10-bit, and it has some limitations. The Nikon has the 12-bit, and it does the RAW and RAW RAW. For those of you who want to take your images, you shoot them for RAW, and you can tweak them in your software. The Nikon comes with software to edit the photos and improve on the photos too. When you take pictures, they take great pictures, and I'm going to be taking a picture with it for the thumbnail. Okay. All right. So, and this takes good pictures too. You see what they do. You see the improvements I've made, but you need more light. Now, everybody's using these fancy soft boxes, octagon ones, square ones, all kind of ones, but they're using 300 watts or more. That's a lot. And that unit, that box, which is like a little microprocessor in there, that's expensive. That whole unit with the lens. It's not even a lens. It's not even a light. It's an LED light, but it's built in, so it's not really a light. It's LEDs. Not a bulb or anything. It's a light. It's bright. Yeah. So, do you need one of those? Well, it's up to you. I mean, some people have 3 lights in there. I got 285. Technically speaking, I have 485 lights. We have 2 soft boxes and 2 of those lights over there. So we got 2 exactly like that. I got to use 2 different remotes to control them. This is the old remote. This controls the other one, and this is the newer remote. Controls, yeah. So it's 2 remotes I gotta use. Damn, you gotta have AAA batteries like crazy. It's ridiculous. Listen, I'm giving you an honest review. Nobody's paying me to speak like this, and I'm telling you like it is. And content creators too. Helps you too. You know. You want to save money. I don't know what your budget. If you got a lot of money, then you have a lot of money to buy. Then buy a top end camera. But remember, you need something to see. Oh, yeah. Well, can you use your phone? Sure, you can use your phone. This one here, and there's a newer model to this. This is a Razr Plus. This is a 2024. It's funny how they come out so fast. The new one is 7 inches. You get what's it? 32 gig of RAM. Oh, by default, it has 16. You can increase it they take some part of the 512 storage. Or they just announce on their website 1 gig of storage. So they'll take some of that RAM and we'll make a 32 gig of RAM phone. Flip phone. This will be 4 inches. This is a 3.5. This is nice. You can watch YouTube videos on the front screen. People look at me at the airport with this. This looks pretty good. It's less. It folds. I like it. We'll do another review on this later because it's updated to Android 15. Ooh. I want to focus on this. I'm actually doing 2 things, but to focus on this because you need to know, and you need to know what to save money. If you have money, get a Nikon Z30, okay? Similar kind of setup, but the file system on this is a nightmare because they have separate folders. You got separate folders for separate things. While Nikon puts everything in one folder, your pictures and your videos, so it's easy. And it comes with software because their format is NSF. And you take that image, you can do it as JPEG as well, everyone. You take the image and you edit it. And I set that mine to the best picture quality. It comes with all the it comes with a lot of software. I mean, you go to the website and download the software. This came with the Creators Kit. So you got a good, decent 20 to 20,000 hertz 2 mic audio system. This is plug it into the mic out. This has mic out as well. HDMI and Type C. Type C. They call it PD output. Okay. It's getting hot in here. With these 2 lights on, it's hot in here. 80. I can imagine with 300 watts. I'm telling you, I can't have light directly on me. Now you might say, gee, isn't that a little light in the reflector? Well, heck. I can put something in there to block that, a little screen, a different. Because this is the softbox is a reflector and a diffuser. Okay, you got 2 things. Some of the octagons have like a spider web up front. That is to break down and position the light. Because it depends what you want. You want the full face, gonna have a little shadow, because you're trying to bring sunlight into the house or your studio. Okay, like my little setup here. Okay. So this is what I use for as a medical, also too. Well, that's what it's designed for. That's what I do. Yeah. We do other things too, but the whole thing is this: you got your studio, you build your way. I built mine, have rafters all over the place. I did it myself. Okay, you start off what you can afford. Okay, we do music too, but I have all that disabled. Put new equipment in, still upgrading. It never stops upgrading. I'm gonna put solar in here to run some of this stuff because a lot of batteries. Oh my goodness gracious! You don't realize how much what you need. Okay, I hope this is a good deal. You can get one of these and build on it. These, you know, if you need help with the lenses, I can tell you what to look. It's hard. Some of the lenses, but Amazon has a lens, but yeah. Nobody was buying the lens, so they didn't know what they were for. I do. Now the Z30, the lenses are more expensive. You know, it comes to this. So these lenses on here turns this 16 to 32 and the 50 to 100 mm. That's a big, huge jump. Wow. I do have the 50 to 250 millimeter. We grabbed it. It was a good deal on it, so at the time. Okay. Hey, thanks for watching. Okay. Any questions? You know, just feel free. Follow up. P.S. So I updated the Dell. So the Windows Update said there was a Dell firmware update. Okay, but that's gonna. They pull in the update. They drop it into the computer. So when it reboot, it's supposed to boot into it, but it didn't boot into it. It hanged. A lot of people were going crazy on Red Hat, saying, well, hey, so you hit the power button twice and it boot up. Intel usually has the firmware for the Dells and the HPs, you know, as long as you're using Intel processor. I don't know why they didn't pull it in that way. Maybe it's cost or something. Who knows? That's how I upgraded it last time. We didn't have this problem. That's it. But just letting you know. Anyway, hey, take care. See you next time.